Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VIII with I Get Daved. In the last episode, we saved the day. In this one, we're gonna hold a party. Enjoy the music, by the way. A nice piano version of the Belom Garden theme. A me. We do not get a raise with this promotion. Yeah, right. We're all gonna learn how to play. Four people to play instruments, which take years to master. Yeah, she's kicked out. Well, I'll start practicing. Okay. She's got 8 scores. It's all jumbled up. So they're all playing Eyes on Me, but there's 2 mixes. And they're for different instruments. I'm just gonna blitz through this, okay, folks? Let's get started. Okay, Zell, you're gonna play the guitar. Actually, you know what? You're gonna tap. So, minigames are kind of... Yeah, that's good. Alright, Irvin. This kind of works. You can play the violin. Yeah, minigames are an important part of RPGs. Sometimes they get weird. Final Fantasy VII had the biking game. Yeah, that's pretty good. Next. Selfie. Sure, Wail on an acoustic guitar. Yep. And Quiznos. You're on the flute. So, I mean, yeah, you can try pairing it up. There's 2 versions of the song. And so I just picked the instruments that go for, like, the jiggy version. We have until tonight to learn how to play the flute. I've made a sound on it. Not gonna claim to know the muscle memory, but I have made a sound on a flute. A note, even. I'm bored. Look at that. Turning to people. Before he would have just been bored and thought in his room. We're now addressed for the occasion. Would you like to play cards with me tonight? I'm bored. He's feeling a burden. This is how some teenagers act. Yes! See, this is something this is something I really like about this Final Fantasy, is, they give some time to character relationships, which is friggin' important and oft neglected. Like, what sort of thing makes Renoa happy? Like, when Squall finally says yes. Like, she cares about him. But it's not just that. Looking good together, man. I found this place. It's perfect, you guys. It's called Makeout Hill. Nice. You can thank me later, man. Thanks, bro. They're such a great foil. Like, all the guys have so little in common with each other. Play my cards right. Yeah, who could he be talking about? I'm about to make my move. Oh well. You're welcome, Irvin. Wow, I should go check that out. That said, been in Irvin's shoes before. And the guy who messed it up is named Andrew. Subtract 5, get Dave points if you're an Andrew. And confess in the comments section. It probably wasn't you. I'm so sorry, Andrew. Except the one who it was. Enjoy the show, man. Yep, Renault's job is to make him not take off. And 1 and 2. So at this amazing stage, we're gonna have an Irish jig. If you mix and match the scores, it does not sound great. Yeah, sure, change the view. So yeah, FF7 had the biking game, the submarine minigame, which I thought was pretty fun. And, oh, what else? Oh, the snowboarding one. Those are all really good. They're gamey. They had a couple other goofy ones, like the dolphin jumping one. I left you some ideas. Because, I mean, just to rip on FF15 for a minute, played that game, we never really knew what some of the characters liked to do or what they thought about a lot of things. This game is all about it. Good for it. Yeah, that's fair. That was exactly his first instinct. Yep. Well, honestly, you're on par with most of the others. Points for doing a dodge roll in a dress. Oh, but you're not moving. That's right. No man is an island. But a rock feels no pain and an island never cries. Yeah, she's trying to egg him on a little bit, because he internalizes all of his emotions. Yep, learn to be part of the team, man. Yeah, that's fair. People die in his line of work. Yeah, everyone around you will be gone. Why does he believe this? Sometimes in screenwriting they call this the character's wound, or the lie the character believes. Yeah. Even if it means being alone. So he dreads closeness because he's afraid of the pain of losing it. There's a line like that in Batman Begins where Liam Neeson's character, what's his name? His family dies and he's so filled with anger that eventually he just starts wishing they had never existed at all so he could just stop feeling so sad. Looking guy. He is a great listener. That's true. None of our business. But. No but. It's fair. Just for now. That's right, you could stand to live for the moment rather than worrying about everything. That's right. You could die tonight, Squall. And then you would have died closing out the only thing you long for. Yep, you have friends, love it or not. Yeah, I mean, I guess what I'm trying to say is, I just met you and this is crazy, but we should talk about it. Anyone you want to kill? What about you? Hey, good for him! Aw, just having a good time. I remember people I knew complaining about how, like, man, Renoa's terrible, and why does Squall like her? It's out of nowhere, and why does Renoa like him? And it's like, these are two people who each have what the other person lacks, and a super huge part of life is wanting what you can't have or don't have. Oh. Are we back to Laguna? We're back to this. This is just a memory. He didn't start remembering this until he started having friends. Yeah, how's that working for you, Squall? Please report to the bridge immediately. You know what? Well, actually, let's do a quick save. A responsibility save, because it's been like an episode and a half. And Squall has 300 hit points. Rounding up. There's an episode of Star Trek The Next Generation where Data and Spock are talking, and Spock's pretty much a Vulcan. He's chosen the Vulcan way. He's got some emotions, but he's pretty logical. And Data's a robot who wants to be human, and they're having a little talk, and Spock's like, hey, so you're completely logical, and you want to be human, and understand emotions and stuff like that. And Data's like, yep. And Spock's like, hey, you know, basically every Vulcan dreams of being just like you, and you want to throw it all away. And then Data's like, hey, you have emotions, and you reject them all, so you're everything I want to be, and you're throwing it all away. And they kind of have the epiphany together. It's like, huh, we both want exactly what the other person has and are not appreciative of what we are. So if you're wondering why Squall and Renoa are attracted to each other, just remember how Squall handled it when he was physically threatened, and how Renoa did when those Iguans were attacking her. And then just remember the emotional intelligence of it all. Oh, with Squall, and how Renoa handles things. Because they each have the skills the other lacks. They don't have to give it up when they're together, though. They don't have to stop being themselves. On Commander. See, look at that. You're depending on people already. And the burden is slightly lighter. You know what, Quistis? Maybe you were a pretty good seed after all. Okay. Hey, Squall. Remember Nita? Oh, man. So, remember when we had our graduation ceremony and there were 4 seeds? And there was Squall, and Zell, and Sophie, and that other guy? And Sid was like, come on, you know, just because people don't notice you, don't let that bug you. meaning we can go whenever we want. There's a massive tiller right there. Why don't we go back to Balam? Okay. It's as good a place as any. We don't really have a specific objective, or ours is still quite general. I think we're ready to go. I kind of want to know what he's gonna say. It's like, this is gonna be our first time, so maybe hold on to something. Thanks! Alright, what's he gonna say? Good start? Cut the mic. But the thing is, when he speaks, even if he has no time to prepare, he's pretty good at it. We've seen it. A man he had no common ground with. Let's get the levels evened out just a little bit. Forward. Oh yeah. Alright, so there's a couple weird things you need to know. The first is that FH has like a train track that connects it to, you know, the world, but it also bisects the entire ocean. So if you get on the wrong side of this, it's a bit of a pain. Forget if you can go under it or anything elsewhere, but also, so you can't fit in some spaces. Oh, there we go. But you can also just get up on the land. It's pretty good, right? Alright, there's timber. That's actually where we're gonna go first. Old Train Town. Alright, off camera I just fixed the junctioning and lots of stuff like that. Okay, let's run into timber. I, of course, remember how to do this. Alright, we're here for one really simple thing. And one thing I kinda might not remember how to find. It'll be a good time. Man, remember when we were pumping out curagas from tents? That's what it was. I remember there was some like bit of refining. Oh, clutch Let's Playing Dave, you pulled it out. For some people, oh, lost his dog. Alright. Oh my goodness, we can get... I'm gonna buy 13 of these. For no... well, 14. For no reason whatsoever. So I only had enough money for one of these magazines, and I bought the wrong one. And we'll get to that. So, Amnesia Greens let you erase GF's ability, and those let you relearn them. More on that momentarily. Let's read some magazines, shall we? Alright, we've already read that one, already read that one. This is a slightly newer Weapons Monthly magazine. It's items. Invincible Moon! So it's a dog ability, it's a dog trick that makes everyone invincible. And to learn it, we go to Renoa, and we pick Invincible Moon, and that's the only Angela move I want her to learn right now. As we walk around, I forget if Renoa has to be in the party or not. It's honestly not that important. We'll learn it. We're going this way to Timber Maniacs. The old battle series. I've read them all. Okay, one of these stacks, I think. I don't know, I guess we'll try looking for the odd one out. Actually, wait, I only checked the 3 stacks near the front. I want to be careful here. I've read all of them. There we go. A naughty magazine. We'll be needing that. And was there one more episode, or Timber Maniacs in here? See, I got one in here. I just have to be sure. Alright, I think we're in the clear. I'm just gonna check something really quick. A little bit of running around town. Alright, welcome back everyone. That was everything I think I wanted. So that's it for Timber, and there's just one last thing I want in Delling City. So in we go to grab that, and it's just a Missing Weapons Monthly magazine. And in case you were wondering, yes, there's a shop that sells, I think, all of them. All of the issues of Weapons Monthly. The last issue may be not available. Don't quote me on that, I'm not 100% sure. We just need to find our way to a very specific spot. I think it's through this gate. I don't know. This is a very weird area layout anyway. Yeah, I think we're on the right trail here. Also, you know what? There might be a card of interest here. Maybe we'll go visit General Caraway too. That'd be a fun twist. Let him know what we think about his little assassination attempt. Because I think he has the Renoa card. So that way's to his mansion. I can't go that way. I don't know, this might be rough, folks. Alright, the bad news is I took a wrong turn. The good news is let's just go here anyway. General Caraway? No. So if someone says this and you don't necessarily like a rule from that might proliferate, you just say no. Sometimes rules can even be disbanded under those circumstances, but I don't want the elemental rule to spread too far, because it's boring. Well, it's slow. Unlike my strategy of hogging the corners. He would just flip it back. Alright, now we can perma-flip it. And the cipher card should be safe. Come on, show me the Renoa card. I dare you. Weird, I thought you'd have the Renoa card. Well, time to get the Gizzard back. That's a little disappointing. I'll try a little bit more. Usually, yeah, if there's someone with like a strong relationship, they'll have somebody's card. Except one person just has their own card. I won't say who. Alright, let's do the coward strategy one more time here. Oh, no, this is too familiar. Alright, this is actually a potentially interesting little exchange, so I'll show you. There is one catch. This is where it gets super weird. So we need to lose the Ifrit card. And that will make General Caraway play the Renoa card. So, easiest way to lose the Ifrit card is just to lose the match and make sure it's the best card, and then he will take it. Oh, we almost, if we were playing with the plus rule, I could really lay the smack down right now. But we're not. Oh man, this guy's too good for me. Alright, there goes the Ifrit card. If you want it back, you can go back to FH and play Martine, and he will have the Ifrit card. Yeah, now we pull out all the stops, which is a term from organs. Yes, lots of fun facts here today. Alright, walk down the corner. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now we have ourselves a card game. So I'm gonna do this play and really hope they take it on that side. We're playing a dangerous game now, folks. Perfect. Now we get back to parity. I've got all my cards, he's got all his. Yeah, he probably doesn't have another ace, so we don't need to worry about same. And now we have a chance to get a T-Rexar card, which is really potentially quite good. The run-out card's actually going to be super helpful because my hand right now tends to be weak on the left side. So there we go, and she's got a super horizontal card. Also, there's not many double aces. So there we are. Alright, he bumped up his game. Let's just do one more just to see. Cypher and Renault, no Squall card though. So Renault is a terrible first card to play, but really good in a lot of other situations. And yeah, it's good to have, I don't know, one or two one-axis cards like Renault, who really can only be played in a horizontal situation. I don't have my other corner control. Okay, good situation for Quiznos. Alright, we do this, and then Renault is a slam dunk for... Okay, fine. But we samed him! Alright, notice that there's an ace on... This is the first time we've seen the same rule. So I played a card with an ace on one side and a 4 on another side, in such a way that it would push against an ace and a 4. That means we flip, and then that can start a chain reaction. That's how same works. Plus is the same if, or works similarly, but if the sums are equal. And they can get pretty hard to keep track of. Alright, I'll take a Glacial Eye. Just because it sounds like I could refine a Blizzard spell. Honestly, T-Rexar cards are really good. Anyway, we're gonna grab a magazine and then we'll be done this backtracking. Alright, welcome everybody. We're almost at the moment of truth, but more importantly, we're on our way. I think we can go this way? No. Oh no. Alright, we went back to Caraway's mansion. We'll have to sneak in this way, because neither of the other two sewer access points are usable. One basically locks you into going the right way back when Quistis' party was doing, you know, their part of the mission. And then the other one is behind a locked door, which is too bad because it's really close to where we need to go. Alright, edit! Alright, I found it. It was not worth it, but we got the missing magazine. So, I've missed out on most of the lore ones, but we've got the sweet, sweet issue of Weapons Monthly May Edition. And you know what? Some of these things we could make. We have some of these items sticking around. Well, not a sheer feather, but those are, I think, easy to get. Alright, next time, folks, we actually continue the plot. I'll see you there. This was not worth it. It took me forever. I'm a broken man.